Hey everybody, welcome back to Race on the Road. Today we're checking in to the St Petersburg Clearwater Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott. Stay tuned and let's see what we think of this place.
Hi, Matt here.
I'm Stacy, and this little guy is our buddy Tarzan. Together we are the Rays on the Road.
All right. So we were at the Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott. Looks like their official partner with the NCAA. I've seen some ads that advertise that too. We'll start at the back of the door. Here's the shape of it. It's I don't know if you're going to see our Garner review yet, but our Garner is a deflagged version of this prototype of a Fairfield Inn, which is why I actually chose this one. I wanted to compare it to an actual one of this kind. So they give you an actual do not disturb sign, which is cool. I don't see any actual branding on it though, which is disappointing. They give you this thing as far as security, and it's a digital deadbolt. Marriott uses a lot of those, unfortunately. A couple of scratches on the wall, not a big deal. So if you enter, it's the exact same carpet that's in the Garner. Tile in here. May even be the same tile, I don't even remember. But you've got this same design, same prototype. You've got to the left here, you've got a clothes rack with clothes hangers, ironing board, hair dryer, extra pillows and blankets. Here to the right you have the sink area, which is a hard solid countertop. I don't know if this is supposed to be some type of design or if it's just a wadded up in there. I don't know, it looks like it's a reused design one. But anyway, it's cool. It's an undermount sink, hot and cold. Seems to have good pressure. It's already starting to warm up. It's starting to get warm now. It's a little beat up. I saw they had cornered off part of the first floor. Maybe they're doing some type of renovation to bring this up to the new standards. They have the soap, which is a Marriott branded soap and lotion. They also give you 2 plastic cups and a makeup remover. Tissue. It's like 3 sets of washcloths and hand towels, and a very well-worn Save the Planet, Save Money for Marriott card. Bathroom. Pretty wide door. It's a pretty good sized door here, not like a smaller one. Painting, textured walls, white, extra toilet paper with the toilet paper. It's an oblong toilet. One color wall is brown, has ventilation. It's pretty well lit in here. Has a solid door with a hanger on the back of it, and it locks. I like that this is upgraded to a walk-in shower. It's a shower head, place to put stuff in the shower, place to sit stuff, or I guess put your foot up if you're shaving your legs. This is Alice and Company. Stacy says it's pretty good stuff. Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Lavender and eucalyptus. Wonder how that smells. Shower head looks like it's decent, but has some type of residue on it. I can see there's some type of stain visible. But overall, it looks clean, and I really do appreciate it's a walk-in type. And the decent soaps. Oh, you get a laundry bag. I like when they do that. I don't think they have laundry facilities here, but it's a nice amenity to give you to keep your dirty clothes together when you're on a long trip. So the hallway, we literally just checked in. So we still have the luggage cart. So on the left, you have not a full-length mirror, but a pretty good size mirror. On the TV thing, you have more plastic cups, or one of these terrible coffee makers, coffee packs to put in them, and coffee stuff, as well as an ice bucket and bag. And I noticed on the way here that this Fairfield Marriott has an ice machine, at least on this floor, if not every other floor. Microwave appears to be clean. Drawers, not soft close, but they're made of real wood, pretty solid, but they do have scuffs on them. I don't know if you can see that. This furniture is well worn, the corners of it and stuff. The TV appears to be, what, a 50-inch, I would guess, but I'll measure it here in a minute.
Maybe 50 and far away.
I'm thinking 50, but LG it may be a 51. Yeah, it is a good size, and it's, LG is a good brand. More scuffed up on the refrigerator. You get a
tiny fridge for a big cabinet.
Tiny fridge, but it doesn't have the freezer compartment, so you have extra room in it, and it is ice cold. I like when they keep it ice cold for you. Moving along. So the guy, when he checked me in, I'll talk about this here in a minute, but he upgraded me to a suite. And there's Stacy. She's not feeling well, so she's resting.
Just been driving all day. My feet hurt. Had to put my feet up.
Putting her feet up. It's understandable. And then trash can, and if you care about this sort of thing, it's divided so you can do recyclable and garbage.
I want a trash can with a bag in it.
Stacy likes the bag trash cans. I kind of agree. So it has this wood, the dark wood, mixed with the light wood. I don't know. It's all right. I kind of like it. You see they kind of blend together, the light and dark there.
Yeah, I like the eclectic.
So it looks like this has some updates. I've never really stayed in one of these except for in when we were there with your nanny.
Where was that?
Huntington or Charleston, I forget. But it was like, that one was a brand new one, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. And that was the new prototype. Fairfield used to be like an Econo brand, and they since have moved it up line to like
That one was really nice.
Mid-scale, yeah, that's one of the new one that has, the newer rooms are not this big, but they're bigger than the old one like we stayed at the Garner.
I guess it was wherever Marshall University is. I don't know if that's Huntington.
I think that's Huntington.
Barberville.
So you get a desk, but as I was pointing out, this must be all original furniture, and I'll look up, try to find out when this hotel was built.
It doesn't seem rickety though, it's just worn.
No, it's good quality. It's just, well worn, which I don't mind if it's good stuff, if it has a little scuffs on it. You get a phone, which appears to be fairly new, has all the information you need, has a dial tone, that's good. So this is odd. This is some of the same artwork that was in the Garner. So the Garner just slaps the Garner brand on the Marriott Fairfield.
That's the same picture.
Yeah, exact same picture. This weird ABCD, Okay, well, so they give you a branded pen, and they give you a ballpoint branded pen, a branded paper so you can take notes. The lamp at the office desk has 2 outlets. Provides pretty good light. It's pretty bright in here.
Yeah, it's bright enough.
So you get a complete blocker curtain and like a semi-blocker curtain.
It seems seems like that window's going to be really big, and then you pull the curtain back. It's not.
Yeah, that's the thing. This was like this prototype is when it was still a budget place. So I don't know what we overlook. I think maybe a pool, if I'm looking correctly. It's hard to tell in the dark and the glare, but I think that's the pool, which appears to be an outdoor pool. I'll go ahead and close these curtains. Well,
that one doesn't close.
Actually, we don't get. Oh wait, here we go. Here's the block out. So it has three. It has decorative and I don't know. What do I know? And it has an air conditioner, which is pumping out ice cold. We're kind of hot from moving our stuff in, so we blasted it down. So this portion is a couch.
It's a fold out. This part folds out.
Which is like an unusual couch. Usually you just get the normal square couch, but this has kind of like a curve to it.
I've never seen this before. Like this portion is a fold out couch, and then there's that like angled section there.
I like this kind of stuff. Marriott does a lot of this. It's just like it costs them more money to do this, but it's interesting and it serves a purpose.
This would be a really good room for a family. If you had kids, your kids can be over here on the pull-out couch. Mom and Dad get the king. You don't have to rent 2 rooms.
And what it is, it's like it's all built into one. But you're right about the family aspect. You know, that somebody could watch TV here with them.
Yeah.
And they can sleep over there. But then it has this built-in behind it, this wood,
cool.
Just so you can sit a lamp or stuff on it.
Then during the day, if you're staying here, kids they have room to play when you fold their bed up. This would be perfect if you have a couple young kids. This would be a good room for that.
So the lamp is the same one at the office desk. It has 2 outlets. The cool little couch that Stacy's sitting on. Is it comfortable?
Yeah, and there's this little footstool. It was over in that corner.
So yeah, you get a footstool, and in addition to that, you get a large circle and a smaller circle as far as like, I don't know, you can sit a laptop there or your eat there.
That's what I was going to say. Those would be comfortable to pull up to the couch and work on it. Just use them as like a lap desk.
And then I didn't pull the chair out, but I think this may be the same office chair they had at Garner.
I really think that Garner's everything is the same.
I think so. So it has a stain on it. Looks like paint maybe. I don't know if this is paint or something else, but we'll do a black light test here in a minute. This carpet, I don't know. It's weird, but it's interesting.
It's clean looking.
Yeah, it looks clean. I haven't noticed anything.
It's good repair.
Oh, you get like a lumbar pillow. Yeah. That's
this
cool.
couch is really comfortable too. I'm sure I look ridiculous just laid here while Matt's walking around, but this is comfortable and my feet were hurting.
Well, you've been driving. This side table has a lamp, and it has a phone that has an obvious stain but looks fairly new. It has a dial tone. The lamp is the same one as the others. It has 2 outlets, so that's a total of 6 if you're keeping count at home. It's a Marriott, so of course they have the Bible and the Book of Mormon in every room, which is nice, in my opinion. These drawers are a little older, a little scuffed up, but they're in working condition, good working order. Let's see. The sheets are fairly soft, not the softest. I like that they use a white, what do you call that thing, a blanket? Duvet cover. So you get 4 pillows. That kind of mimics feathers. This is very, very soft. So you get 2 different, this is kind of more of a medium. This is a very soft. So
I like that, the pillow bar, like you can choose.
Yeah, I like that too. Of course, I think IHG usually, of course, I don't stay at many like higher end Marriotts, but the IHG bedding program, mattress and all that is probably one of the better ones. Hopefully this mattress will be better than the Garner's. I hope that they, so this, obvious scuffs, but it is, it's like dark wood and light wood. Let's see. As far as cleanliness, I don't see any dust on there, so that's good. Alarm clock, it has a USB-C and a USB. I think the Garner had the same exact clock, if I'm remembering correctly. And of course the same lamp that has 2 outlets on it. And the same nightstand. It appears to be clean. There's nothing left behind from a previous guest that I can see. I'm going to sit down on the bed. I think it's the same exact bed that the Garner had, which is a bummer because that bed sucked. Let's see if I can see what kind of bed it is.
Oh man, I'm so tired. I was hoping we'd have a good one tonight. That's one thing you can't beat at Holiday Inns, the beds and the bed sheets. I've yet to find a place that consistently has better beds.
All right. So, assembled in America, that's good. I don't know. I'm not able to see it. I'm kind of look sideways what kind it is. But it looks fairly new. It's just not, in my opinion, it's not great. Maybe it'll sleep better. I don't know. I'll give you the full report tomorrow.
Is it soft or hard?
Very soft. So when I checked in, the guy here is very nice. He asked me, did I want a free bottle of water? I was like, well, if it's free, sure. So he gave me a free bottle of water, and he said, you know what? I'm also going to give you a welcome bag. So let's see what's in a welcome bag. Oh, Mr. Ray.
Hey.
What could this be? Oh, happy holidays.
That's cool.
Welcome, it says joyful, happy, hopeful holidays to you. Welcome, Mr. Ray. We are excited to have you here as our guest of the day. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to make your stay exceptional. Guest services. I've never had a hotel do anything like this for me.
That's so nice.
I know. Like never. I've stayed in like very nice hotels. I've never had anybody do this. This is interesting and it's really nice. But I mean, this is like a budget place. I paid under $100 for this, including. Yeah, so part of that bag is also a bag of Lay's chips. Oh, tells us to rate them on TripAdvisor. I will probably do that. I do that sometimes if I can remember.
This guy especially, we should get his name, maybe try to mention it.
Candy canes and peppermints.
Oh, that's nice.
So that, I mean, I know it's kind of silly, but I really, that's
somebody that cares about their job.
Yeah, they care about the guest's experience is all I can say. And well, I'm a member of their rewards program, and I always tell you, also be a member. It pays, because what happened was he upgraded me because I was a part of the rewards program to this suite.
And we're not like up high on it. We're like just regular.
No, I'm just the lowest level that you can be.
So those reward schemes, really, you need to do that, because it's not like you have to be like a gold member or something. Just being in it, there are perks to doing it. No,
it's like you don't get it every time, but I think what happens is in a place like this, if they have extra spare rooms or something, you know, they if you're a member of the rewards program, they upgrade those.
You can also do that, which we didn't do it, but you can do the digital check-in at Marriott property.
Actually, I did that.
Oh,
I tried it at our last stay, and the mobile key, that property had the mobile key. This one does not. And it didn't work, but they were having a holiday party. I think it may be related. There were some issues at their property. But at this property, they don't have the mobile key yet, at least.
So we've yet to get that to work then, haven't we?
Well, so I checked in, just to let them know I was going to arrive, and maybe that has something to do with, maybe it helps them out somehow. I really don't know.
I mean, it's really an ideal feature for someone like us that's on the road often and comes in late to hotels.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping it would have worked at the last property, but they were having some kind of Christmas party. It was the same lady that checked me in after midnight was the one that checked me out at like 10 in the morning. Yeah. But anyway, that's at another property. This is at this property. So I think this is a 51-inch TV. I'll measure it here in a minute. Let's see what kind it is, what kind of channels. So it's a smart TV. So So it has like streaming. See, Netflix, YouTube, Max. So you can get the Rays on the road while you're on the road. You can go to YouTube. So that's cool. It's a little sluggish if I'm being honest, which the Marriott, it's the same thing they use at all Marriotts. They're all a little sluggish.
I've not seen one that has Max on it before.
But, so that's good. They have Max on it now, Pandora. Oh, go here, always do this, clear it out.
Yeah.
I just felt a spring break in my boing
spring
bounce.
Your phone to the TV, so you don't have to sign into that.
Yeah, screencast your TV. I like the ones that's just like the old school, just a cable connection, and then I can just hook up my own Roku to it and just bypass it all. But I don't know. I'm just an old dinosaur.
But the new ones where you just watch like your apps on your phone and you just mirror cast it to the TV, that's to me, that's like.
Ooh, college football. Must be like it's the championship, isn't it? I better not broadcast that. I may get in trouble. But the picture on this is good. It seems to be a 4K and it's a smart TV. So I'm going to punch off here and try to find my tape measure. And I'm going to measure it for y'all. Stay tuned. All right, guys and girls and everyone. Just got my tape measure out and I measured it before, and it is a 51-inch TV. Those of you all who are familiar with LG TVs, they do awkward sizes like 51 and 43. I'm not sure why, but that's just what they do.
Must be some manufacturing thing, or like maybe it starts out in metric or something.
And it's also on a swivel.
Oh, that's nice. You can sit on the couch and have a good angle.
Yeah, that thing kind of blocks it, but you know, nothing's perfect. But this is I'm pretty happy with this size of TV for this room. So I'm gonna do the black light now, and we'll see if we can find anything. All right, guys, we are going to start much the way that we began. Here we go. The front door. Oh, yikes. That is a lot of something. I'm not sure if that's coming through on the camera. Wow. I guess somebody spilled something. Maybe had a big gulp with them on their way out. It is all over. These sneezes are just all over. Wow. Even up here. Some on the door as well. The door frame. Ooh, more over here. Not really sure what would cause this. It's almost as if they had a leak, but there's nothing up here. It's just about waist high, a little above waist high. What would that? It's all over the wall. I hope it's coming through on the camera. I'm not really sure. I can't tell. But it's all over this wall. It's all over that wall where you enter. Let's go into the bathroom. Oh my goodness. I've never seen a hotel like this before. Maybe it's just some kind of cleaner they use. If anybody knows and works in hotels, you can let me know what this is. And this is all invisible to the naked eye. Oh geez, the ironing board. It's all over the ironing board too. What in the world would that be? Somebody's been doing a lot of something in this closet here, pouring big gulps out. I'm not really sure, but it's just all over. Okay, moving on. The door has some on it as well, but I don't know if you can see it. It's like a swirl, like it's been wiped clean, or at least attempted to be wiped clean. Oh man, down here. Oh man, right here, all over where the garbage can is. I'm kind of glad Stacy isn't standing here watching this. She may not want to stay here. All right, so let's see the sink. Maybe, the stuff that you touch is clean or non-reactive. So it looks like the faucet doesn't glow. The counter doesn't glow. The sink kind of glows in that one spot. The camera can pick that up, but I don't know. Maybe that is just the way the sink is made. Let's see. More of this drippage on this wall. Okay, let's see. Nothing on the ceiling. Couple of blotches here. Okay, the bathroom. That wall looks clear. Around the baseboards, you see that? This is crazier than that one in New Orleans. But yeah, it's like all over the baseboards and there around the toilet. Maybe it's something in their water. Look at that. The back of the door looks good. The bathtub looks good. That stain that was visible to the naked eye, I think is just caulk that was wiped off there. But all of this looks good. There's some glowing stuff on the faucet handle in the shower. I don't know if that's picking that up. But the glass looks clean or clear of any glowing material. That's probably might be residue from the shower perhaps. It's all over the ceiling. If you can pick that up on the camera. All right, let's move on to the bedroom. One quick. It's also all over the walls under the sink, if that's picking that up. Like all over it. I have no idea what would cause that. I've never seen anything like this before. It's also on this wall.
I feel like I'm glad I'm sitting this one out. I just heard I've never seen anything like this before.
This is something the likes of which I've never seen.
I'm afraid if I seen it, I'd have to sleep in the car.
This is like it rained from slightly above the waist down all over. Oh wow, here's handprints. These appear humanoid in nature. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And palm prints here. A dot there. But yeah, are you seeing these palm prints?
Yes, I can see it from all over here.
And they do appear humanoid in nature, don't they? Okay.
I'll have to go sleep in the car.
And the stains on the walls continue in here. Seem to trail off into front of the mirror. Another palm print or something. I don't know if the camera's picking that up though. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned that the temperature control is over here and it goes down to 60. It is nice and cool in here. Looks like they've upgraded the fire alarm. Oh, here we go. So these are not visible to the naked eye. Several splotches on this wall. These are over here similar to the ones throughout the front entry. These appear different somehow. It's like they begin here and then they slowly drip down the wall and collect on the baseboard down here. I don't know if the viewers at home, are also picking that up. So the lamp has nothing on it. That has nothing. Let's see about the headboard. Does not appear to have anything on it. Down between the bed and the wall and the nightstand, nothing. Sheets don't appear to have anything. Let's see. The microwave, nothing. Fridge, nothing. Okay, on this wall, in front of or behind the trash can, you see there is some reactive material.
That's why I don't like those trash cans, because so much stuff flies around over there. Give me a bag.
More reactive material on this thing here as well. And up here, I think that's as high as the stains go, slightly above waist height. Nothing on this side. This wall looks good. The desk has a little bit of something. I don't know. It looks like a drink ring, maybe. Nothing on this wall. So all that like massive coverage of reactive material on the walls on the front.
Doesn't extend back here.
No. So and it appears like there was a flood of some sort, but maybe it might be where the exhaust fan, the shower wasn't working, and maybe there was some condensation collecting on the
Oh, that's a smart theory.
on the walls. You know, if you have a shower and you don't have proper ventilation, you know, your walls will get sweaty. But now some of that other stuff doesn't appear to be from the same source, if I had to guess. These walls are clean. Yeah, prints that are humanoid in nature.
That's pretty sus. Oh, my shoes are glowy.
This couch appears non-reactive.
Look at my shoes.
Ooh, that's cool. They could use those in one of those black light golf things. All right. Is that something?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like someone picked their nose and wiped it there.
Kids wiping boogers.
Great.
Could be. We don't know. We don't know what it is.
Here's my question. Was the shower clean? Well, free of material?
Mostly, except for the shower handle. Let's see. The bed, yes.
Okay, well.
Looks good. Looks good. Let's check the remote control. What did I do with it? Do you remember what I did with it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Remote control looks non-reactive on the front, non-reactive on the back. Turn on a light. Or do you not have one? I thought you had one back.
I have this here.
Well, I'll turn on a light. It's just Black Light Championship is over.
Oh, okay.
All right, good morning, everybody. Here is the view from the room. See if I can get it to focus on the pool. There we go. So there's the pool. It's a decent size, I guess. It's only 4 foot 9 inches though. But they do have the handicap crane. Looks like they have tables and chairs and loungers over here. It's a weird shaped, a weird place for a flower box. I wonder if that used to be like a hot tub maybe, and they took it out. Possibly. Also squirrels over there. That's it. Poolside view. Beautiful blue sky. So, one of the biggest negatives to this room is this mattress. It's so old. I don't know if you can hear it. It just creaks, and it just like, there's no support whatsoever on it. But, other than that, pretty good room. So this is what the hallways look like. Pretty cool looking. Each one has an ice maker on it. It's also really cool. It's very well lit. It's like this wallpaper. They were doing some type of construction or renovation, but I think it's cool they tried to hide it with Christmas decorations. Here's the pool from the ground floor. That's how you would access it directly off the elevator. They have a convenience store in case you forget anything. Here's the prices. There's pops, Red Bulls, teas, juices, microwave meals, giant bottles of glass bottles. Then you need an opener of the S. Pellegrino, water, candy, chips, ramen, and laundry stuff. Have ice cold water at all hours of the night. And here is the business station, business center. If you need to print off your boarding passes, we have a printer. It's decorated for Christmas, which is pretty cool. And the stockings by the fire. So they have various yogurts and milks, as well as soy milk if you need that. Cereals, bagels, breads, jams, jellies, peanut butter, toaster, pork sausage, and muffins. or no cheddar cheese baked jalapeno 3 cheese baked souffle, and eggs scrambled. We have a Florida's natural orange juice and apple juice machine, bananas and oranges, fresh fruit, boiled eggs, some type of fruit. Container with oatmeal and all sorts of toppings for oatmeal. That's pretty cool. They also have a waffle maker with the fresh waffle batter. They have a TV, lots of places to eat, decorated for Christmas with their Christmas tree up. Here is the fitness center. It's open 24 hours a day, but you do need a key card to enter. Okay, there's nobody using it, so I'll go ahead and do a film of it. Looks like you've got 2 treadmills, an elliptical machine, a bench, and various free weights. They do have some mats that you can use, a water dispenser, water cups, a TV here, gigantic mirror. Don't wish for it, work for it. Let's see, trash towels. They give you towels and machines to wipe your equipment down with. What's this? Hand sanitizing wipes. Huh, never saw that before. And it looks like the treadmills with all the machines have a little TV on them, so I guess you can use or watch the TV while you're using the equipment. And again, you look out here at the pool. So, pretty nice. It's got everything you need if you just want to get working out on the road. It's air conditioned, temperature controlled. So that's it. Oh, a house phone here in case you need it.
All right, so Matt, that was the Fairfield Inn and Suites in St. Petersburg, Florida. What did you think?
Well, I thought that it was great. I probably would give it a 9.5 out of 10. I want to give it a 10, but
Black light.
the black light issues, but I don't even like to factor those into things because I don't know what they are. They could be harmless.
Well, and like the cleaning staff, they don't know that that's there.
Right. So what keeps it from getting a 10 to me, some of the stuff is kind of worn down, which doesn't really matter to me, but, that's something, so you have to knock it. For that, it's a good location. Oh my goodness, the staff here gets like a 15 out of 10. It's the nicest, most friendliest staff I've ever encountered. I don't know why they're not running the bigger Marriott properties.
But you know, that other Fairfield in Boca had awesome staff. Maybe they just have a good management training program for Fairfield. Remember that nice young lady? She was like a Russian lady.
That was a Spring Hill suite.
Spring Hill,
yeah.
oh yeah. So they maybe just have nice managers, or maybe it's just a coincidence.
But then there was the one in Miami or Orlando
where they were
awful.
rude. Yeah, that's true.
But,
so maybe it's just coincidence.
I mean, this is probably the best staff I've ever encountered in a hotel, anticipating the guest needs, exceeding expectations, under promise, over deliver.
Tell them the card story.
So when I'm checking in, like this guy, you know, he's so nice and knowledgeable, and I ask him for a late I ask him when is checkout. He says 12 o'clock, which is already above. The standard is 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. We had some stuff to do. I kind of was wanting some more time, and he said, well, how long do you need? I said, could you give me to 1 o'clock? And he said, yeah, sure, no problem. And he's like, well, wait a minute, let me reprogram your keys so that they'll work after noon, the typical checkout, now that I've put you in for a 1 o'clock checkout. Additionally, no housekeeping staff knocked on our door. None of that. It was just fantastic how it's supposed to work. Like, and I'm just so used to it not working.
Yeah.
That it's just expected that you're going to encounter somebody waking you up, your key not working, all that.
Somebody walking in, even.
Right, but here there was none of that.
Yeah, that is huge to me, because I remember, like, I was getting ready to get in the shower at like noon, because we spent the morning working on stuff. And so I was getting ready to get in the shower at noon, and we've had so much experience of the housekeeping staff not knowing that you have a late checkout that I made sure to put the deadbolt on the door before I got in the shower. But I mean, it was just like so nice. And when you told that story, because usually it's like, or let's go get some ice, because we typically have a little cooler in the car. We're like, let's go get ice, and it's like, oh, can't, because we won't be able to get back in the room. But we didn't have to worry about any of that today. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so staff, like some of the best I've ever encountered. This brand in particular, Fairfield, this I think is the second time I've stayed here. The other time was the time when your grandmother was sick.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the new concept. They're kind of morphing this brand from what the current or the previous, this is, I think, generation 2. The first generation, they had like indoor rooms on the 3rd floor and 2nd floor, and then exterior entrance on the 1st floor. It was kind of that transition in hotels from exterior to interior, but like some people still prefer them. I thought that was an awesome concept, that you could choose exterior or interior.
Is that what that Clarion Point was that we stayed at in Louisville?
No.
Oh.
That I think was built as a Best Western in my research.
Sorry, cut that out. It just that had that same exterior interior.
Yeah, and it ended up being like a partnership between Best Western and Signature Inn.
Never mind. Sorry, cut that out.
Okay.
We're back.
So, first generation of Fairfield, it was developed by Marriott a long time ago. I think maybe late 80s, early 90s.
Yay!
It's like their budget brand. Because in all new construction, budget brand, because at the time there was nothing, still isn't really. They're still trying to develop like a decent budget option, the national chains. But anyway, this is Gen 2. It's all interior corridor, but this is the first one, the very small rooms. Our room wasn't small here, but we got upgraded to a suite because we're a rewards member. So always be a rewards member, join. We're just the basic level, but just you get perks like this every now and then that it's worth it, and it's free, so why not? But this concept, they are renovating this property. I showed you some footage and I talked to them, and so the furniture's kind of run down and things, but they're constantly upgrading the property, trying to renovate it. So that's good. It seems like it's going to stay within the Marriott system. They're not going to deflag it like a lot of these are, because they're the smaller room factors. The new prototype we stayed at when your grandma was sick, the whole, I'm bringing it back to full circle, that is part of their new to bring it more upscale, more of like a mid-tier brand. But I would definitely stay at a Fairfield again. This was a pleasant stay. The only negative I had about this place was the bed was awful, but hopefully in this renovation they will replace that.
That's my negative. That brings me down to like a 8 out of 10 because it was terrible. It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I woke up like every hour and had to like move and try to get comfortable again. It's just worn out. Like they just need a new mattress. That's all it is. It's not anything systemic or anything. They just need to put new mattresses in here. But and that's a big deal to me, like not being able to sleep good. And like I wanted to sleep in later, but I was like, ugh, my back hurts. I'm just gonna get up, So that brings it down to an 8. But if it wasn't for that, I would give it a 10. Considering the price that we paid, that it's easily accessible off the interstate. But I do want to note your GPS takes you to the La Quinta, which is 2 businesses down. So or ours did at least. So just keep driving. Because when we pulled in, I was like, oh my, have we put the wrong thing in the GPS? And then you just drive like 100 yards down and you're at the right place. So note that. But it's very easily accessible off of the interstate. There was no like hassle really to get over here that we experienced. Plenty of parking, a lit up parking lot. The parking is close to the front door, which I appreciate. I don't like leaving my car way out in the middle of an ancillary parking lot in an unknown city. I hate when we have to do that. It's like on an off street, but it's right by the interstate, but it was very quiet. I couldn't hear any road noise or anything. Could you?
No, and it's like this is just like a little strip here off of the and I don't know if this is typical in this town. This is the first time I've ever been here. Let me see if I can like bring it around to show you. Like the street out here, let me see so like right here is the side street where that Bronco just drove by. It's divided, so it's a 2-lane street, and it has like a divider with plants in between. That's how nice this area is.
Yeah, it's nice. I can't believe the price we got this for. Honestly, I think we did.
I think it was under $100.
I think so too. I think that's what we said. And if it wasn't under, it was right at.
Let me make sure I get the facts.
So I enjoyed my stay. They are doing some upgrades, but that doesn't really bother me if I see like that area cordoned off. I don't care. Keep working,
Okay, my rate was $91 and $11.83 for tax, a total of $102.83.
Yeah. I appreciated the elevator had a wider door, so it's easier to get the luggage cart in and out of than some of the single elevator places that we've stayed. That's a big hassle for me when you're like that like knocks your crap off of the luggage cart. But I don't really have much bad to say. The shower was nice. I like the step-in shower. They probably do need to replace the shower heads, but it was plenty of pressure, hot water, clean.
It was kind of clogged, but I really like that soap that they have. I think that's better than the Dove stuff that they have at Holiday Inn properties.
I used a body wash today. All good. So, plenty of plug-ins. That was another thing. Plenty of plug-ins. We had to charge all of our stuff, had our computers working. So, plenty of plug-ins. There was places for us both to sit and work simultaneously. Mm-hmm. So, we had like a workspace that we could buy. I sat on the couch and worked with my feet propped up. Matt was able to use the desk so we could do some things at the same time, which I think is nice. Usually, one of us has to sit on the bed and the other only one of us gets a desk. But it was nice having 2 places. Can you explain the internet? So if you're a Bonvoy member, you get internet?
So if you're a member of the rewards program, you get internet for free here. I couldn't figure out how much it would cost if you didn't have that. Because it doesn't show it just shows like you get free internet, you're a member to me, but they offer another tier for upgraded what they call premium, and it was $5 a day or not,
which we chose not to do, but we will do it soon.
I think I'm going to do it at the next place we go. It's also a Marriott property. We'll have more time there to try to see if it's worth it, what the speed is. The speeds here were like around 8 megabits down and up, which isn't great, but
if you just want to watch Netflix, it's good enough, right?
Maybe, probably.
Yeah, but if you're like us and you're trying to upload a YouTube video, in a timely manner, you probably want a little better. Or try and do anything uploading, you probably need something a little faster.
So when you travel a lot, hotels, their internet speeds vary wildly. So
Yes.
sometimes you'll get crazy good internet, sometimes you'll get crazy bad internet. So like at first I'm like, why don't you just give everybody the good internet? But I like this kind of plan because it keeps those who don't need that off of that sort of traffic. So those who do, that are like downloading or uploading and doing like intensive, I think it said gaming is a reason that it would do. For whatever, like, if you're just checking your email, you don't need that, so that'll be free. But if you need more, you have that option to buy more bandwidth. So I think that's a cool, but I'll test it and see if it's worth it.
So stay tuned for the next Marriott review to see. But I think that's cool. I'm with you. I like that there's the free, well, not free, I guess complimentary with rewards, which the reward program is free, so it doesn't cost you anything. You just have to do those steps.
And once you get to gold tier, you get that premium internet for free, the $5 a night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It says, I don't know, I probably will never
Takes
reach
a lot
gold
to get to those higher tiers, though. All right. Yeah, I think all good. The breakfast, you didn't get food, but the coffee was okay?
I didn't get breakfast because I went through first to film it. There was nobody there, and then people started showing up, so I went to film the fitness center, and then came back, and there was even more people there. So I don't like to film people, so I didn't. I did film me getting a cup of coffee, and I'll tell you the coffee was good. The cup just said like Cisco food service, but it was good coffee. I wish they would have more sweetener options like stevia or something else.
Oh, they just had Splenda?
Yeah, which is fine. Splenda's good. They had the pink and the blue.
Yeah, the
but the
stevia
coffee
is more
itself is good.
expensive. It is sometimes, that's the one I feel like people leave off. If they're going to leave one off, that's the one, but it's the best one.
But two things about the coffee. They had regular decaf and hot water for tea, but as far as the creamers, they had an actual half and half in a thing, and actual milk.
That's nice.
They also had soy milk. They also had the coffee mate in the packs. They had regular French vanilla, and something I thought was a nice touch, they had a seasonal variety, which was peppermint mocha.
Oh, that's cool.
And they also had a tea that was a peppermint tea. Man, whoever is managing this hotel is on top of it. They I mean, I hate to say they're being wasted here. Maybe they're happy here. I don't know. But I've been to much bigger Marriott properties that have much way
that
worse.
Needed this person running
this
them.
attention to detail.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think back at the breakfast. So they had eggs, they had sausage. They also had something like a jalapeno 3 cheese, which I thought was kind of a neat twist. You don't usually
something different,
especially on a budget. But I would definitely probably put this ahead of most.
Do
budget
these places
breakfast
have
offerings.
like waffle makers and stuff?
It did have a waffle maker, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
I'm trying to think, fresh fruit. It also had an oatmeal bar, and it had all these, like, I think maybe 6 or 8 different toppings.
And they have the little store too, so if none of that, you can grab you something in that little snack grab a granola bar.
And that store is well stocked. It's way better stocked than most places. And I feel crazy like I'm going on and on about this budget Fairfield, and
well, it's just the truth that we've stayed in nicer locations of Marriott properties even recently, and there was nothing in the store. Like one pack of Benadryl and an old out-of-date granola bar was the store.
Well, for example, that Spring Hill that had the in Orlando was a gigantic property, like a resort size, thousands of rooms, I think, and its store was bigger but not as well stocked. Like they didn't have hardly anything in there. And here they had such variety. They had that sparkling water you like, the S Pellegrino.
Oh, really?
And these giant bottles, but it had like a bottle cap that you had to open, not a twist stuff. I'd never seen that.
Why didn't we buy that?
And they had tons of frozen
You're lucky I
things.
didn't see that.
It's like when I filmed it, there's tons of variety and options in there.
That's nice to have options like that. Yeah, I like that type of stuff. I think that's nice. I'd totally stay here again if we're coming back through this area. But for now, it is 1:30, and I haven't eaten since 5 o'clock yesterday. So you, Mr. Ray, have to take me somewhere to eat.
All right.
We've accidentally intermittent fasted because we've been too busy. But I totally recommend this place. 10, I give it an 8 out of 10 just because of the bed. If it had a better bed, I'd give it a 10 out of 10, but I think they're working on that. You want to wrap us up?
Yeah, if you got this far, please like the video. It helps the channel out a lot. If this video helped you out at all, or you enjoyed it, you want to make sure that other people, it gets put in front of other people so that they may watch it and enjoy it. Hit the like button, give us a comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel out a lot. And also the benefit to you is that it makes sure that you are shown our content, our new and exciting new content that's coming out weekly, if not daily.
As much as we can.
As much as we can. And if you're enjoying it, why not? It's free.
Yeah.
And as far as if you've already been subscribing and you're already a regular commenter and you already like our videos, thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you all. Have a great day. God bless you all.
Love you. Bye.